I'm sitting across from my best friend of 12 years, my heart racing as I share the news of my engagement. She leans in, smirks, and says, "Are you sure he's not settling? You're not exactly his type." My world crumbles, tears stinging my eyes. Fast forward 3 years. I'm thriving, surrounded by real friends, while she's begging to be let back into my life. Stunned, I walked away. If you've ever been betrayed by someone you trusted, stick around. This is my story of cutting out a toxic friend and reclaiming my worth, and trust me, the payback feels incredible. Hey everyone. I'm Sophie, a photographer from Denver, Colorado. Today, I'm sharing a raw, personal story from my life, one about betrayal, heartbreak, and a comeback that changed everything. If you've ever had to let go of someone you loved to save yourself, this one's for you. Smash that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into a story that might just hit home. Ready? Let's go. Let's take you back to 2009. I was 17, a shy high school junior in a Denver suburb, my backpack slung over one shoulder, my camera always around my neck. That's when I met Rachel. She was the new girl, bold and brash, with a laugh that echoed through the cafeteria and a knack for making everyone feel like they mattered. We clicked instantly, bonding over late-night texts and sneaking into concerts, the neon lights of downtown flashing as we danced. Rachel was magnetic, her dark hair always tossed just right, her stories wild, her energy pulling me out of my shell. But even then, I noticed the cracks. She'd make jokes about my weight, her voice teasing, "Sophie, maybe skip the fries if you want to fit into that dress." I'd laugh, my cheeks burning, my stomach twisting, thinking, she's just kidding, right? By college, we were inseparable, sharing a dorm that smelled of cheap coffee and lavender candles. Rachel was the star, always the loudest at parties, flirting with every guy the first crushed on, her charm disarming but sharp. She'd borrow money for textbooks or rent, promising, "I'll pay you back, Soph, you know I'm good for it." Spoiler, she never was. My bank account dwindled, my heart heavy with excuses I made for her. "She's just struggling. Friends help friends." When I tried to set boundaries, she'd cry, her eyes glistening, her voice breaking, "You're my best friend, Sophie. Don't give up on me." Guilt would flood me, my throat tightening, and I'd back down, her apologies like a leash pulling me back. The betrayal deepened in my mid-20s. I was 25, working freelance as a photographer, my days filled with the click of my camera shutter, the soft glow of my laptop as I edited late into the night. Rachel was bartending, her life a whirlwind of late nights and drama. She only called when she needed something, a ride, a loan, a shoulder to cry on when her latest fling crashed. When good things happened to me, like landing a big client, she'd shrug, her voice flat, "That's cute, Sophie. Bet it's not as big as you think." My chest would ache, my smile faltering, but I'd brush it off. "She's just jealous," I'd tell myself, ignoring the growing weight of her dismissal. The antagonist was Rachel, but her toxicity was clearest in how she made my victories feel small. When I won a local photography award at 26, the certificate framed on my apartment wall, she barely glanced at it. "Cool, but it's just a local thing, right?" she said, sipping her coffee, her tone dripping with condescension. My heart sank, my fingers tightening around my mug, the steam curling up like my fading confidence. Why can't she be happy for me? I'd wonder, my thoughts spiraling. When I struggled, like when a client ghosted me, leaving me scrambling for rent, she'd twist it into her story. "Ugh, my boss is worse, Sophie. You don't know real stress. My jaw would clench, my pulse racing, the injustice of her selfishness choking me. The tension built over years. By 27, I was exhausted, my spirit drained from carrying her weight. Rachel's jokes got meaner. At a group hangout, the bar loud with chatter and clinking glasses, she laughed, "Sophie's too shy to land a real man." My friends went quiet, my face burning, my hands trembling under the table. "I'm not shy, I'm just tired of you." I started pulling away, ignoring her calls, my phone buzzing as I stared at it, guilt gnawing at me. She's my best friend. I can't just abandon her. But every interaction left me hollow, like she was siphoning my soul. The breaking point came when I got engaged at 27. My fiancé, Liam, proposed under a starry Colorado sky, his voice soft as he slipped the ring on my finger, my heart soaring. I couldn't wait to tell Rachel, expecting her to scream with joy like we did in high school. We met at a cafe. The air thick with the scent of fresh pastries, my ring glinting as I shared the news. Rachel's smile didn't reach her eyes. She leaned in, her voice low. "Are you sure he's not settling? You're not exactly his type." The words hit like a slap, my breath catching, tears stinging my eyes. Settling? Liam was kind, brilliant, my rock, and she reduced me to not enough. That night, I cried in Liam's arms, his shirt damp with my tears, my voice shaking. "Why does she hate me?" Liam held me close, his voice firm. "She doesn't hate you, Sophie. She's threatened by you." For the first time, I saw Rachel clearly, not a friend, but a parasite feeding on my insecurities. I was done. Ending the friendship felt like ripping out a piece of my heart. I sent Rachel a text, my hands shaking, my pulse pounding. "I need space. This isn't working anymore," she called, crying, begging. "Sophie, don't do this. I'll change, I swear." My throat tightened, guilt clawing at me, but I held firm, my voice steady. "I can't keep doing this, Rachel." Blocking her number felt like betrayal, my chest heavy with loss, but also light. Like I could breathe again. I planned my revenge, not to hurt her, but to rebuild myself. I leaned into my photography, pouring my pain into my work, my camera capturing the world's beauty as I rediscovered my own. I networked, joining artist collectives, the chatter of meetups filling me with purpose. I took therapy seriously, my therapist's office a safe haven, the soft tick of a clock grounding me as I unpacked years of Rachel's toxicity. "I'm not small. I'm enough," I'd repeat, my resolve growing. I pitched my dream project, a solo photography exhibit about resilience, inspired by my journey. My hands shook as I sent the proposal, my heart racing, but I whispered, "This is for me." At 29, my exhibit, Light After Shadows, opened in a Denver gallery, the walls lined with my photos, vibrant landscapes, raw portraits, each frame a piece of my soul. The room buzzed with guests, the air warm with wine and murmurs of awe. I stood at the center, my voice steady as I shared my story of overcoming toxic relationships, my eyes shining with pride. Then I saw her, Rachel, standing at the back, her face pale, her usual confidence gone. She'd heard about the exhibit through mutual friends, her curiosity dragging her here. Her eyes darted over my work, her mouth tight, like she couldn't believe I'd done this without her. After my speech, she approached, her voice shaky. "Sophie, this is incredible. I didn't know you had this in you. Can we talk? I miss you." The audacity hit me, but I felt no anger, just power. I smiled, calm and unflinching. Thanks, Rachel. I found my light when I let go of your shadow. I wish you well. Her face crumpled, her eyes wide with shock, humiliated in front of the crowd who'd just celebrated me. Mutual friends whispered, their glances sharp, her betrayal laid bare. The validation washed over me, a warm rush of triumph, my chest light like I'd shed years of her weight. I'd reclaimed my worth, not by tearing her down, but by rising so high she couldn't touch me. Liam squeezed my hand, his smile proud, and I felt free, my spirit soaring. At 30, I have fewer friends, but they're real, people who cheer my wins, who see me. My photography career is thriving, my exhibit touring nationally, my life full of love and purpose. Rachel's text stopped, her absence a gift. I don't need her approval anymore, I have my own. This journey taught me that loyalty isn't about enduring pain, it's about choosing yourself when someone else won't. Justice comes when you break free from toxicity, and karma catches up when you shine brighter without it. If you're holding on to a toxic relationship, know this: letting go isn't loss, it's freedom. Wow, that was heavy, right? If this story gave you chills or fired you up, smash that like button and drop a comment. Have you ever had to cut out a toxic friend? How did you reclaim your power? I read every comment, so let's hear your story. And if you want more tales of triumph over betrayal, subscribe and hit that bell. You won't want to miss what's next. Thanks for joining me, and remember, you deserve people who lift you up. See you in the next video.